Quarterback keeper on the 2-point conversion, number 1, Abe Long, and number 7, Maddox Milligan in on the tackle. 2-point conversion is no good, but that score remains Seiling 6, Whippets 0. Whippets will take over on their first offensive possession at the 30-yard line. Number 7, Maddox Milligan on the quarterback keeper. Gain of about 5 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Whippets. Number 4, Porter Anthony on the carry for the Whippets. Gain good for a Whippet. 1st down and 10. Milligan's pass intended for number 11, Cotton Williams. Ball is incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Number 7, Maddox Milligan around the left edge into Wildcat territory. Gain good for a Whippet. 1st down and 10. Milligan tries the right side of the line. Gets about 4 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 6 upcoming for the Whippets. Number 14, Axel Long on the carry. Just shy of the 1st down. Going to bring up 3rd down and a long 1. Milligan again on the carry on the left side. Gain good for Whippet. 1st down and 10. Number 1, Abe Long on the jet sweep. Inside the 15-yard line. Bring up second and about 6 for the Whippets. Axel Long on the carry. Picks up a couple of yards. Brings up 3rd down and 4. Milligan's pass, caught by number 11, Cotton Williams. Just shy of the goal line, down about the inside the 1-yard line. That's the end of your first quarter. Seiling Wildcats 6, Okeene Whippets 0. Number 7, Maddox Milligan in for the Whippet touchdown. Number 7, Maddox Milligan in for the 2-point conversion. That puts your Whippets ahead 8-6 over the Seiling Wildcats. Hit in the backfield. Stopped by number 14, Axel Long. Loss of about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats. Pass intended for number 7, broken up by number 10, Brandon Lozier. Brings up 3rd down and 13 for the Whippets. For the Wildcats, check that. Pass intended for number 12. Falls incomplete. Going to be 4th and long on the coverage for the Whippets. Number 11, Cotton Williams. And the Wildcats will punt the ball. Once again, another great punt of 30 yards. Whippets take over, 1st down and 10. Number 14, Axel Long, the ball carrier for the Whippets. Hit after a short gain. No gain, we'll call it 2nd down and 10. Flags fly before the play gets underway. Illegal procedure against the Whippets. That's going to back them up 5, make it 2nd down and 15. Number 7, Milligan on the quarterback keeper around the right side. Gains about 10 yards. Let's call it 9. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 upcoming for the Whippets. Number 1, Abe Long. Looks like the game's good for Whippet. 1st down and 10 as he gets into Wildcat territory. Number 14, Axel Long, ball carrier. Thought that was a flag on the play. It was just a shoe. Just shy of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and short for the Whippets. Flags before the play. Signals an illegal procedure against Whippets. I think it's second down and 6. Number 7, Maddox Milligan, down to about the 18-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Whippets. Head off to number 14, Axel Long, right side of the line. Gets down to about the 9-yard line. It'll be a referees need to look at that. It's going to be a first down and goal for the Whippets. Number 14 up the middle, down about the 7-yard line. Going to be second down and goal from the 7. Milligan pass to number 32, Lincoln Unruh, in for the Whippet touchdown. Number 14, Axel Long, in for the 2-point conversion. Bring the score to the Okeene Whippets 16, Seiling Wildcats 6. Quarterback keeper Hit in the backfield by number 45, Troy Long, and number 1, Abe Long. Loss of about 1 brings up second down and 11. Number 11, Cotton Williams on the tackle for the Whippets. Brings up third down and 3. Gain good for a Wildcat first down into Whippet territory. Tackle at the 46-yard line. That's the end of the first half. Okeene Whippets 16, Seiling Wildcats 6. Some crumble cookies. We have Eileen's cookies, crumble cookies, sugar cookies with frosting, a voucher for teas, fudge brownies, and there's one other thing. So, Angel Food Cake. Go down and get your tickets, support our senior class, and we'll draw for some between games, I guess. Is that right? Okay. And then we'll draw for the other ones at halftime.
Testing. Testing, testing, testing. 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 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Welcome to.
I'd like to congratulate our one-act play and our speech and debate team. They placed well enough at regionals. They will be headed to state with their one act. So congratulations goes out to all those young men and women who participated in the one act. And I believe I was told that's going to be November 4th, the state one act competition.
Testing 1, 2. Welcome to Seiling Wildcat Junior High Football. I'm your Scott. Testing 1, 2.
Women cross-country teams, high school cross-country teams will compete in the regionals this weekend. Regional is at Henrietta, so if you want to go watch our student athletes participate in cross-country, the boys are ranked in the top 25, and the girls are ranked 4th, I believe. So the girls have a good chance of advancing their team. So good luck to the cross-country teams as they travel to Henrietta on Saturday for the regional championship. So if you are a 5th and 6th grade parent and you bought tickets for the cakes, we're drawing right at the conclusion of this game. And give away some of those baked goods that the seniors are selling chances for down by the concession stand. The seniors are set up inside the field house. Stay out of the rain. Let's hear it for the officiating crews as they take the field. The unsung heroes of football games, the Pee Wee's junior high and the high school. We obviously need more referees. They have trouble filling games, and sometimes games have to be moved. And so, if you've ever thought about doing it, just get in touch with the OSSAA, and you just got to take a test and prove that you know the rules well enough to get out there. We need more of you. Flag again before the snap. That is an illegal procedure against the Whippets. That's going to make it first down and 15 for Okeene. Number 14, Axel Long, ball carrier for the Whippets. Picks up a lot of the penalty yardage. It's going to be second down and 11 for the Whippets. Maddox Milligan around the right side into Wildcat territory. Game good for Whippet. First down and 10. Number 14, Long, Axel Long, the ball carrier. It's down about the 33-yard line. Bring up second down and 4. Looking to pass, pulls it down and gets hit in the backfield. Sack on Milligan will make it third down and 6. Milligan pass, complete to number 11, Cotton Williams. Down inside the 25-yard line, about the 24. Game good for Whippet. First down and 10. Number 1, Abe Long, just inside or right out the 20-yard line. Second down upcoming for the Whippets. Milligan pass complete to number 75, Riker Hahn. Inside the 10-yard line, going to be good for Whippet. First down and goal. The 14, Axel Long, inside the 5-yard line. Right at the 4-yard line, going to be second down and goal. Milligan's pass to number 11, Cotton Williams, in for the Whippet touchdown. Two-point conversion is good. Milligan to Lozier for the two-point conversion. That'll bring the score to Okeene 24, Seiling 6. Number 6, good run for the Wildcats. Down about the 46-yard line. Gets the first down, knocked out of bounds by number 7, Maddox Milligan. For the Whippets. Pass is intended for number 9. Knocked down by number 14, Axel Long for the Whippets. Brings up second down and 10 for the Wildcats. That's another good run. First down for the Wildcats, tackled by a host of Whippets. Number 75, Riker Hahn on the tackle for the Women's. After a gain of about 4, it'll be second down and gain of about 3. Let's call it second down and 7 for the Wildcats. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Wildcats. Loss of a yard or so, brings up third down and 8. With that play, that completes the third quarter. Okeene with its 24 to the Wildcats 6. As we begin the fourth quarter, the third down and 9 for the Wildcats. Pass complete to number 9 out of the backfield. Getting good for a Wildcat first down. Number 7, Maddox Milligan. 1A Long and number 14, Axel Long in on the tackle. Number 32, Lincoln Unruh on the touchdown saving tackle. Not before the Wildcats pick up a first down at about the 15-yard line. Fumbled snap is recovered by number 6, and the Wildcats will retain possession. It's going to be 4th down and 15 for Seiling. Pass is intended for number 7, falls incomplete. And the Whippets will take over, 1st down and 10 on the change of possession. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Wildcats. Number 9, the ball carrier. Hit first by number 60, Juan Aurazon. For a gain of about 5. The ball carrier is hit by number 7, Maddox Milligan. Brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats. Pass falls incomplete. Bring up 4th down and 4. Check that, 4th down and 5 for the Wildcats. Fourth down pass falls incomplete. Whippets take over. 1st down and 10. Snap doesn't make it back to the quarterback, recovered by number 32, Lincoln Unruh. Brings up second down 11.
Go, go, go!
86-yard touchdown run by number 45, Troy Long. Handoff to number 20, Asher Volsky. In for the Whippet 2-point conversion. That'll bring your score to the Okeene Whippets 32, Seiling Wildcats 6.
Leave him alone.
All right, let's get out your red tickets. At the conclusion of this game, we're going to draw for some of the baked goods.
Yeah, 3 times.
They used to need money tickets to make it fair for everybody else. There's only like 5 of them. You probably win most of them.
Hit in the backfield by number 12, Gannon Cass. Loss of about 1 brings up second down 11. We are drawing for 4 baked items, so you got a chance, 4 chances to win here.
Only got 3 of them.
That's your ball game. Okeene Whippets 32, Seiling Wildcats 6. All right, here's your first number on your red tickets. 875-3396. 875-3396.
What?
Anybody have it? 875?
There's someone waving Heidi.
Okay, we've got it down there. 875. That's our first winner. She gets first choice. Heidi Walker gets first choice. Congratulations, Heidi. Here's our second winner. 875-3295. 875-3295. All right, let's hear it for these 5th and 6th grade Whippets.
Testing. All right, here we are. And welcome to Seiling Wildcat Junior High Football. I'm Eric Scott. And
Our chain crew.
hopefully we don't have too many issues here today, as I am flying solo for this game as the Wildcats take on the Okeene Whippets in junior high action. The elementary team in the Pee Wee game fell to the 5th and 6th grade Whippets 32-6. I apologize for all the audio issues. We were trying to got the camera wrapped in trash bags right now because of had a heavy mist going on. Right now it's let up a little bit, and we got a quick onside kick recovered by Tyler Schoaf. So this game is underway here in Okeene between the 7th and 8th grade teams. Jake Sander is lined up at quarterback. Hand off to Jagger Warman as he makes a move. And he's going to be brought down at about the 46.
On the stop for the Whippets. Gain of about 3 yards. Bring up second down and 7.
I'm going to say second down and long 6. We'll just go with that. All right. Sanders shotgun. Takes snap, low snap, hands off to Warman. Warman again goes up the middle, but he's going to be stuffed, and they're going to say he lost about 1.5 yards. So we're going to say 3rd and 8.
Ball came out and was on the ground for a minute. He recovered his own fumble. 3rd down and about 8.
Some would say this is perfect football weather. Wet, chilly, not super cold. Center takes a snap, and he's going to throw it out to Liam Smith, but it's going to be incomplete.
Bring up 4th down and about 6, 7 for the Wildcats.
Uh-oh. PA guy just said 6-7, so I'm sure there's some junior high kids somewhere throwing their hands up and down. So the Wildcats are going to go for it here on 4th down. Tanner takes a snap, and he's going to hit Brady Unwin coming across the field. Brady breaks a tackle, but ultimately he's going to be brought down a few yards short. So Okeene's going to take over.
Holds him up enough so that number 24, Jackson Carbs, can make the play. And number 2, Jaden Turnham there also. Whippets take over 1st down and 10 after the change of possession. Turnover on down.
Whippets going to take care of the ball about the 43-yard line. Having hash marks really kind of makes it tough to call a game. And they're going to get the Wildcats to jump with the hard count. So move the ball up 5 yards and start over again. 1st and 5.
Flags before the play gets underway. It's an encroachment against the Wildcats. Bring up 1st down and 5.
First and 5 for the Whippets. They're going to run the ball up the middle and be brought down by
24, Jackson Carbs.
a couple Wildcats.
Into Wildcat territory. It's going to bring up second down and
This
about
will be
2.
second and 2 on the Wildcat side of the ball. Watching a lot of this game through my monitor, so I apologize if it's hard for me to get some tacklers. So Whippets looking at 2nd and 2. Have a man coming in motion. The ball's going to be pitched back, and then it's going to be thrown deep, and he's going to be wide open, makes the catch across the 10, the 5, and that's a Whippet touchdown.
Number 2, Jaden Turnham. Touchdown Whippets.
Well, the Whippets kind of catching the Wildcats off guard here early on with an early touchdown. Quarterback's going to keep the ball in a 2-point conversion opportunity, and it's going to be down. There is a flag down on the near side of the field. I think they're going to say illegal. It was illegal shift is what they actually called on that. So we're going to replay the 2-point opportunity now. Okeene has a man in motion. And he's going to take the handoff, go across the left side. He's going to be taken down. Liam Smith keeps him from going into the end zone and converting the 2-point opportunity. So 5:26 to go here in the first quarter. The Whippets get on the board early, and they lead the Wildcats 6-0. And we're back here. The home of the Okeene Whippets. Excuse me. There we go. And after the touchdown, the Whippets are going to kick it off. And I think we're going to get a legal procedure offsides. So they're going to back up a little bit and attempt this kick opportunity again. Brady Unwin, Lee and Smith back to receive. In front of them is Eli Duffy on the near side. And looks like Jagger Warman on the far side. We're gonna have a onside kick, and it looks like maybe the Whippets recovered the ball. And they did.
Number 24, Jackson Card.
Ball bounced off a Wildcat player.
Whippets will take over first down and 10 right there at the 45-yard line.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 45, 5:26 on the clock here in the first quarter. And again, Wildcats jump. They don't throw a flag and pitch it out to the flat. And he's going to be brought down by Sander.
Gains about 3 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Whippets.
I think we're about 2nd and 8 now. I think that was only about a 2-yard gain. And again, Wildcats are going to not read the snap and jump off. So you have an encroachment, which is going to add 5 yards to to the distance, so it's going to be now second down and 3 instead of second down and 8. And then gets off this one off clean. Runner bounces off a Wildcat, and he's going to break free. One man to beat, and he's in there.
Jackson Card, 48-yard touchdown run.
So another big play for the Whippets. And they add 6 more to the total, make it 12-0 here, 4:27 mark in the first quarter. Quarterback goes under center, brings his man in motion. And the handoff, and he's going to get across the goal line for the 2-point conversion. So Jagger Warman did what he could to try to keep him out, but he did get in. So the Whippets add 2 more to the total. And after 2 Okeene possessions, they lead the Wildcats 14-0. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're back, ready for a kickoff. They're going to show onside, come back, and then they are going to kick it short. Number 77, Mason Loudon, recovers.
Number 77 for the Wildcats. They'll take over right there at the 46-yard line. First down and 10, Seiling.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats now. Ball is going to be marked. We're going to say the nose is on the 46-yard line in Wildcat territory. Officials are going to come together and talk about something. And officials are ready to go. Players are ready to go. Wildcats are down. And Sander takes a snap, hands off to Warman, who's going to go up the middle. Going to pick up about 3 yards.
Number 2, Jaden Turnham on the tackle for the Whippets.
Ball's going to be about the 49, so 2nd and 7 now. Snap. Sander hands off to Warren. Warren breaks the tackle. He's up the middle. He breaks loose. He's across the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown.
Long run for the Wildcats. Touchdown. Seiling.
So Jagger Warman with a big run to answer, and the Wildcats are on the board. Could be a track meet here in Okeene tonight. Hand off to Warman. Warman's the ball's going to pop out of Warman's hands. It's going to be recovered.
Two-point conversion is
Maybe
no good.
by Rustin.
Score with 3:41
I'm not sure who that
remaining in
was.
the first quarter. Okeene Whippets.
Anyways, either way, the Wildcats get on the board. Make it 14-6 with 3:41 to go here in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break here. Watch Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're break. Eli Duffy has teed the ball up, and he's ready to kick off after that long touchdown from Jagger Warman.
For the Whippets, number 7, Asher Milligan.
And the ball is going to be booted downfield. And it's going to be played at 25, and the Okeene Whippet player is just going to dive on the ball. So
At the 25-yard line, that's where the Whippets will take over. First down and 10.
So the possession starts for the home team at the 25, first and 10. So Whippets line up under center. And it's going to be a quick handoff to the inside, and he breaks loose. Looks like we're going to have another long run. We'll see if Smith can catch up to him, and he can't. So 75-yard run for the Whippets. Makes it 20 to 6 here. So plenty of fireworks here early on, and we're still 3:16 on the clock here in the first quarter. Whippet quarterback runs over the sideline. He got a signal, so now he's going to go back for the 2-point opportunity. He's going to be back in the shotgun now. And Whippets take the snap. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw it at the feet of his intended receiver, and it's going to be no good. But the Whippets add 6 more points to the score and make it 20 to 6 with 3:16 to go here in the first quarter. Watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're back here in Okeene. The Whippets have taken the lead, or I say added to their lead. They lead 20 to 6 here in the first quarter. Plenty of highlights and big plays, and they're going to snap and quickly get the ball. And Tyler Schoaf recovers the ball at the 50 again. I want to thank all of our sponsors as been playing. So much for everything you've done for Wildcat TV so far. We even have a few more that need to get added, including Be Thou My Vision in Fairview. Thank you for coming on board. The Wildcats take the snap. And a quick handoff to Warman. And he's only going to gain about a yard.
Bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Wildcats.
Wildcats going to make a substitution here. Xander's going to take the snap. He's going to sling it out to Warman, who bobbles the ball but comes up with it, and he's going to get the ball to nearly the 45. I think it's inside the 46, but not quite to the 45. But it will be third and a long 5 now for the Wildcats. Wildcats snap. Sander is going to roll to his left. Nothing there, so he's going to keep it. He's across the first down marker. He's going to go out of bounds.
Quarterback keeper.
Very well could have been a late hit over there, but officials
Left side, tackled by number 16, Luke Poe.
going to let it happen. It makes it tough when there's only 3 officials to kind of see everything. The official on the sideline was probably paying more attention to the mark than where the ball
For the Wildcats.
did anything else. So, yeah, fewer officials out there than you do on a Friday night. Can't really say anything about too much about that. Hand off to Warman. He's going to go back up the middle. He's going to break free. He's across the 10, the 5, and that's a Wildcat touchdown.
Touchdown.
So Warman puts 6 more on the board for the Wildcats. Minute 41 on the clock here in the first quarter. Sander takes a snap, and he's going to try to hit Warman out in the flat, but it's incomplete. So,
Try is no good.
minute 41 on the clock. Wildcats cutting into the lead. It's 20-12. Okeene has the lead here in the first quarter.
Penalty on the Wildcats.
And there was a flag, but it looks like they're going to enforce this on the kickoff.
I'll bring the score to Okeene.
So we're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're ready to go now after that Jagger Warman touchdown. Duffy has the ball teed up. And Duffy boots it. Ball's going to be, again, kind of bobbled with, but this time the Whippet returner has the ball. He's going to dance around a little bit, ultimately be brought down in about the 30, say 35, 36. See where they marked this at. So we're going to say 36.
First down and 10 for the Whippet.
So Whippet's going to start the ball from the 36 of the minute. 32 to go here in the first stanza. And again, the Wildcats are going to jump off, and it's going to be a 5-yard encroachment penalty.
Offsides against the Wildcats. Make it first down and 5.
First and 5 now for the Whippets. And the ball's going to be fumbled and jumped on
Covered by the Wildcats.
by Eli Duffy. And really, Duffy is the one who caused that fumble with the way he read that play. And I think he met the ball on the handoff opportunity. Sander takes a snap. He's going to sling it out to Liam Smith, and Smith is going to pick up about an 8-yard gain.
Number 11, Bentley Fisher.
I think we have an illegal shift penalty against the Wildcats, so that's going to back the ball up.
Got an illegal formation against the Wildcats. Back him up 5, make it second down about take up first down.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 now for the Wildcats. Center takes a snap, and he's quickly being rushed. He's going to hit right as he delivers the ball. Can't really get much behind it. That ball's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 15. Wildcats get their play call. Sander in the shotgun. And that ball's going to go right to Jagger Warman. So Warman's going to advance the ball.
Ball carrier tries the left side.
So on the snap, the ball kind of hit Sander in the shoulder pad, bounced off Sander, and Warman got the ball. So he's going to pick up a couple yards, not a whole lot. Still going to be 3rd and 13. Sander takes a snap. He's going to go look downfield, and he's going to overthrow his intended receiver. It looks like that was, I believe that's going to be Smith. Yes. Okay. Ball was intended for Smith. I need to go see, be that my vision over there in Fairview and get my eyes checked. It is definitely on my list of things to do here. So 4th and 13 now for the Cats. Sander takes a snap. He's going to be rushed, and he's going to be brought down. So the sack leads to a turnover on downs for the Wildcats. So after takeaway on defense, the Wildcats can't get anything going. Even had a first down called back, and so after a 4th down sack, it's time for the Whippets to take over with 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So this may be the final play of the first. Okeene under center. Man, comes a motion, quick handoff. He's going to go up the middle. And it looks like he had a chance, and he breaks a tackle. And he's finally, he's going to be finally chased down.
Just shy of the 15-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
Trying to figure out who the tackler is here.
Okeene Whippets 20.
Can't see it here on the far sideline, talking to Coach Warren. So that's the end of the first quarter. And the Wildcats trail the Okeene Whippets here in Okeene, 20-12. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're back here at Okeene. Wildcats trail the Whippets in at the end of the first quarter, 20-12. Just a reminder, with fall break being this week, the Wildcat high school team, they will play a Thursday afternoon game at 2 o'clock in Shattuck. So we're not going to get Friday night lights. We're not going to get Thursday night lights this week. It's going to be a 2 o'clock game. As I mentioned on the Wildcat broadcast last week, this could be a good warm-up if the Wildcats can make that run to Edmond and play for a gold ball, as that game will be a Thursday game as well at noon this year. Class B2 will play at noon. Class B1 will play that evening. And so get a false start before the first snap of the second quarter. And back it up 5 yards. If you haven't had a chance, go check out the post on Wildcat TV's Facebook and Instagram pages and order a shirt. So Okeene takes a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to be in there for a touchdown. So first play of the second quarter, and the Whippets get a touchdown. Put 6 more on the board. T-shirts, hoodies. T-shirt, a hoodie, and a crew neck are all available. Just send us a message. Let us know what you want. Payment will be upon delivery. I want to thank I Told You So for making the shirts. One of the great sponsors of Wildcat TV. Whippets take snap, and he's going to be in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So 7:51 on the clock. Just 9 seconds went off the clock after that. After the start of the second quarter, excuse me. Just 9 seconds went off the clock, and the Whippets score. So 28-12 Okeene here in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break here watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're back as Okeene is going to line up for the kickoff. So here early on, there's not a whole lot of flow to this game. There's been a lot of scoring, big plays, and some penalties mixed in. And the kickoff, it's going to be picked up to the 45. Big hit there. I'll see who the carrier was. It looks like maybe that was Duffy. Yes, it was. That was Duffy who recovered that. Or returned that, I should say. Took a little bit of a pop. And it looks like there's a flag on the play. They're trying to decide. And they're going to say he fumbled it and the Whippets recovered. So that must have happened down in the pile. Missed it. So
Fumble caused by number
A
24,
turnover
Jackson Cards.
for the Wildcats in second straight possession. The ball's going to be marked on the Wildcat side of the ball at the 49.
Have the ball in Wildcat territory, first down and 10.
So first and 10 now for the Whippets. And again, Wildcats are going to jump offside. And there's going to be an encroachment penalty.
First down and 5.
So having some issues trying to figure out the snap count. And snap, quarterback's going to roll to his right. He's got a guy wide open downfield. And nobody's going to be able to bring him down as the Whippets add another touchdown to their total with 7:20 to go here in the first quarter. We still haven't even run off a minute. Second quarter, we still haven't run off a minute in the quarter. And the Whippets add 6 more points. Not sure where the 12 points went on the scoreboard. Gonna have to get that fixed. Maybe I never even put them on there. I apologize. And the Wildcats are going to keep him from getting into the end zone. Lane Paris stops him before he crosses the goal line. So 7:20 to go here in the first half. And the Whippets lead the Wildcats 34-12. We're going to take a break here watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're ready for the kickoff. I don't know what was up the scoreboard. Apparently found a bug in the program because it was showing 12 on my side. And kickoff is going to be taken by Liam Smith. And Smith's going to get across 35.
Tackle made by number 2, Jaden Turnham.
He's going to be brought down at about the 37. It's going to be first and 10. 36. I have hard enough trying to see this with hash marks. So without hash marks is more of a battle. So Sander takes a snap, and he's going to swing it out to Warman. He's going to cut it back up. And Warman, the ball's going to come down, and Blayton Sherman's going to fall on it.
Is complete. Hit by number 42, Colton Cottrell.
I think they're going to say that maybe they're going to say he was down. So second and 5. So second and 5 now for the Wildcats. Sanders going to hand off to Warman. Warman's going to go straight up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down as he advances the ball to the 47. Wildcats near midfield. Have a first and 10 gets a low snap again. He's going to be rushed and brought down.
Number 42, Colton
Sander
Cottrell,
takes a
number
sack.
52, Jacob Clark in on the tackle.
The ball's going to
Sack
be
for the Whippets.
about a 5-yard loss for the Wildcats. Now it's going to be for 2nd and 15 after following the sack. Hand off to Warman. Warman's going to get a short gain before he's brought down.
Jackson Cards. And number 2, Jaden Turnham in on
About
the
a
tackle
yard.
for the Whippets, brings up 3rd and about 13.
It's going to be 3rd. We're going to say it. We're going to go with the PA guy. It's going to be a long 13. Ball's at the 43, though. Not quite to the 44. Sander, low snap, and he's going to sling it downfield, and it's going to be caught.
Wildcat pass is
I believe that's going to be Grady Unwin with the catch.
down about the 34-yard line.
Excuse me, I think that's
Wildcats
actually
have a
Blanton
first
Sherman.
down and 10.
So Blanton with the big catch downfield. Ball's going to be marked at the 34, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Center takes snap, hands off to Warman, who's going to break a couple tackles, and he's going to be across the first down line. We're right at it. We're going to see where they actually mark it. It's going to be pretty close.
24 Cards.
And they are going to say it's going to be a Wildcat first down. So
Wildcats pick up another first down.
10-yard gain there by Warman. Sander takes snap. And he's going to throw downfield, and it's going to be picked off by the Whippets. And he's going to come back across the field and finally be brought down. Number 56, Romero Russell, comes over, makes the tackle.
Sets the Whippets up at the 26-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for Okeene.
So turnover number 3 for the Wildcats here with 4:17 to go in the first half. With a stick snap, and quarterback's going to keep it. We're just go right up the middle. And he's got a lot of running room. He's being chased down by Warman. And Warman's not going to be able to catch him. He's going to be across the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. 74-yard scamper by the Whippets. So they extend their lead here in the second quarter, 40-12. 3:46 on the clock. Milligan's running all over the place tonight for the Whippets. And takes the snap, and he's going to throw it in the end zone, wide open for the 2-point conversion. So Whippets extend their lead 42-12 with 3:46 to go here in the first half. Wildcats look to answer as we close out the second quarter. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And the Whippets come running up and back it out. So we're ready to go. They're going to send it downfield. Smith returns the ball. He gets across the 40. Big hit as he comes across the 40. And they're going to say, I don't think he's quite to the 42. I'm going to say 41. Wildcats are going to start 1st and 10.
1 yard line. First down and 10. Seiling.
So Smith's going to pull back. Ball's going to come loose, or excuse me, Sander, and he's going to pick it up. He gets across the 50, and that's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. And Sanders able to get the ball. Recover from the fumble. Looks like maybe him and Warman have a little bit of miscommunication. And Warman knocked into him, but it nonetheless is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They have now entered into Whippet territory. So Sherman going to go in motion, and the Wildcats are going to jump.
Flag is a false start against the Wildcats.
Back it up, back into Wildcat territory now.
First down and 15.
Be 1st and 15 from, we're going to say 47. Hand off to Warman, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and brought down.
Hit in the backfield by number
And they're going to say as he was spun down, he gets nearly to the line of scrimmage. If he lost any, it'd be inches.
Loss of about 1, bring up 2nd down and 16.
So the Wildcats, I'm not going to give him full yard loss. We're going to say 2nd and 15 here. Sander takes a snap. He looks out. He's going to try to dump it off to Warman and overthrow Warman. The Whippet rush is really bothering the Wildcats right now.
3rd down and 16 upcoming for the Wildcats.
So we're ready to go. 3rd and 15 now. Sanders going to sling it out. He's going to hit his man. Not quite sure who that is.
Number 10, Kason Hedrick, and number 2, Jaden Turnham on the tackle. 4th down and 2 upcoming for the Wildcats.
This is why it's good to have a spotter. And he slings it out to the right to Warman, who makes the catch. He brings it in, but I don't think he's going to have enough for the first down. Well, they're going to say, no, they did. They gave him good forward progress there. And so they're going to give him the first down. So the Wildcats continuing to move the ball. Ball at the 36. I think that's Jazz Hutchison, who I couldn't see earlier. Sander takes a snap, hands off to Warman, who goes straight up the middle. He's going to bounce off a few guys, including his own guy. He's still up. He's at 15-10, and he's finally going to be brought down
Nice run by
at the 6-yard line.
It's inside the 10-yard line. Tackled by number 2, Jaden Turnham on the touchdown.
So big run by Warman there. Finally breaks loose from one. Wildcats are knocking on the door in the red zone. Sander, low snap. He's going to come up. He's going to throw the ball to the outside. Looks like that might be Sherman who makes the catch, moves the ball up a few yards.
Tackled by number 7, Asher Milligan. Brings up second down and goal for the Wildcats.
It's going to be about a 3-yard catch. Second and goal now. Say from the 4. And Sanders going to hand it off to Warman, who is going to be stuffed. They're actually going to say he may have lost a couple inches.
Number 52.
Not a huge loss, but
first whip it there. Short loss on the play. Going to be
just back it up a few inches. So ball inside the 5-yard line still. Third down. 33 seconds on the clock. Clock is running. Sander, low snap, fumbles the ball, and he's going to be brought down at about the 10. So bad snap there. He's going to back the Wildcats up 5 yards, and their Wildcats are going to take a timeout to discuss their options on 4th down. So we're going to take a quick break with them. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And Wildcats break the huddle. They're ready to go. 18.3 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be 4th and goal for the Wildcats. Center takes a snap, and he's going to sling it out to Warman. And Warman, there's not a hole. Not too far to go. He's going to be able to be brought down short. So another turnover downs. Wildcats give the ball back to the Whippets inside the 10-yard line with 11.6 seconds remaining. We're going to stay right here. Nice crowd. Despite the weather, nice crowd over there for the Wildcats. Made the trip over. A little bit of a fog across the field right now, but expect that with kind of the weather. So Okeene takes a snap. Quarterback keeps it around the left side, and he's going to be driven out of bounds by a few Wildcats, led by
first down and 10.
Looks like Carson Burchett. So 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Whippets break the huddle. They're ready to go. Keenan. Tight formation, quick handoff at the middle, and he's going to be stuffed and nowhere to go.
Hit at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the first half. Okeene Whippets 42.
Try to get a number for you. Looks like that was Jagger Warman, and Tyler Show finished it off. So it is halftime here in Okeene. The Wildcats trail the Okeene Whippets Junior High 42-12 after 16 minutes of play. We're going to take a break. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here before the end of the first, or excuse me, the end of halftime. The clock ticks away. We're going to get the third quarter started here in a few. Wildcats, excuse me, trying to get the scoreboard updated here on my, so you guys actually know that we're going into the third quarter. There we go. And both teams are starting to come out. Wildcats are finishing their halftime meeting with Coach Manuel. The Whippets have come out of their locker room. Minute 20 to go. Just a reminder, this week, high school football will be a Thursday afternoon game. Wildcats travel to Ellis County, take on the Shattuck Indians at 2 o'clock. And again, that's kind of an unusual time, but that's something that's kind of happened, I guess, the past several years in sailing, which is kind of cool because you're going to usually get a better officiating crew than a lot of places because there's not a lot of competition. Plus, those guys can go get paid twice on Thursday, which is always good. So, again, Wildcats will play their high school game Thursday at 2 o'clock in Shattuck. You'll be able to see it right here on SealingWildcats.tv. Me with myself and Mr. Charlie Newman. And it's going to be fall break, so kids are out of school until next Tuesday. No school Thursday, Friday, and Monday. And then we go right into homecoming week because the Wildcats will host Ringwood on the following Friday. Like I said, it is homecoming week, so a lot of activities going on around sailing and all the building the floats, and we got the parade and all the fun pageantry that goes along with a homecoming game. So Wildcats are gonna kick off to start the third quarter. Duffy is going to do the kicking duties again for the Wildcats. Duffy boots the ball downfield. It's going to be taken about the 30. He's going to dance around, follow some blockers, and he's going to get around the right side. And finally brought down by Jagger Warman on the far sideline. The Whippets going to start with good field position. The ball's going to be marked at the
43-yard line. First down and 10, Okeene.
I'm going to say 43. I don't think he's quite to the 42 yet. But the Whippets are going to start with great field position here in the second half. Takes a snap. The quarterback's going to keep it around the left side. And he's going to break down the sideline, make a move, and be pushed out of bounds by Jake Sander. He's going to get the ball to about the 12, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Whippets can't get the first down. That may be closer to 13. But either way, Whippets can still get the first down without scoring. And the Wildcats read that well and get the tackle that's going to be Carson Burchett, Burkett that's going to bring him down.
Second down about 13 for the Whippets.
I apologize if I'm butchering some of these junior high kids' names that I do not have in class. Still learning them. And the Wildcats are going to jump off sides here on the near side.
It is offsides against the Wildcats. Brings up second down about 7 for the Whippets.
So second, maybe a long 7 for Okeene. And the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to throw it towards the end zone, and it's going to go through his receiver's hands. And Wildcats had an opportunity to intercept it.
Pass intended for Kason Hedrick. Falls incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
It's a third, long 7. This point in the ball game. Again, I wish they were running the ball a little bit more so the clock would still go. And again, hard count gets the Wildcats to jump off sides. So Wildcats are struggling. Man comes in motion for the Whippets. Quick handoff inside. He's going to be in there for the touchdown.
24, Jackson Card. 2-point conversion upcoming.
So the Whippets extend their lead, 48-12, here early in the third quarter. Whippets line up for the 2-point opportunity. And the ball is going to be fumbled.
2-point conversion attempt is no good.
And the attempt is going to be no good. So 6-12 to go here in the third quarter. The Whippets extend their lead to 48-12. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. Whippets have the ball lined up, ready to kick off. They run up. And they decide they're going to drop back and see if this is going to be a deep kick, and it is going to be a deep kick. That's going to be brought in. Trying to see a number here.
Number 5, Sean Winters, and number 22, Isaac Lester. In on the tackle for the Whippets.
I believe that might have been Derek Cole who returned that. Couldn't quite tell. So low snap, Standard picks it up, and they're gonna say he tried to make a pitch to Warman, but it is gonna be considered a forward pass, so the ball hit the ground and made an incomplete pass. So Wildcats kind of get a break there. So 2nd down and 10 now. So handoff to Warman. He's going to be hitting the backfield, but he's going to stay up, and he's going to pick up a couple yards.
On the tackle for the Whippets, number 24, Jackson Carbs, and number 16.
Be a good 3 yards after contact there for Warman.
2 or 3 yard gain on the play.
And so he was hitting the backfield, but was able to bounce off the tackler and pick up a few yards. So let's say 3rd and 8 now for the Wildcats. Sander takes a snap and hits Warman in the right flat, who's going to break downfield. Excuse me. He's going to be tackled at the 50, but that's going to be good enough for a Wildcat first down.
Number 4, Dash Knoll.
So despite the score, the Wildcats are still battling.
Right there at the 50-yard line.
Credit to the Whippet team. They're not a very deep team, but they definitely play hard and big. And snap to Sander. Hands off to Warman. Warman goes up the middle again. Breaks off, bounces off a few guys. He's going to be taken out near the 40. Let's see where they actually think they're going to mark him short of the first down. It's going to be about half a yard maybe.
Just shy of the first down. Going to be second down and short.
So second and inches now for the Wildcats. Wildcats look over. They get their play call. Smith on the near sideline. Sherman on the far sideline. Sander takes the snap. He's going to sling it out to see who that is. He's going to hit Eli Duffy. That's going to be a first down.
First down and 10.
About a 3-yard pass to Duffy. Wide receivers flip sides. Sander takes a snap. He's going to pitch to Warman. Warman's going to have some room. He trucks a guy. He's going to get across about the 25-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. And they do mark it. Nose is about the 25, so it's going to be first and 10 for the Wildcats. Another low snap, and Sanders is going to have to pick it up, and then he falls to his knees for the loss. So, loss of nearly 5 yards. We're going to say long 14.
For the Wildcats.
Clock is still running, 2:45 to go here in the quarter. Hand off to Warman. He's got a hole, and he's going to pick up a few yards, but quickly closed by the Whippets. Let's see, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, to the 25.
Number 52, Jacob Clark.
Credit to the defense. They're closing that hole quickly, as it looked like Warman had a lot more running room than it did. So now Unwin in the backfield. And the Wildcats are going to jump offside.
Penalty is an off. Check that. Penalty is an illegal procedure against the Wildcats.
So the false start is going to back up the Wildcats again to the 25. Excuse me, the 30. Sander sling it out to Unwin. He's going to try to get around the right side or left side. He's going to be, but he's going to be brought down. So now it's going to be 4th and long for the Wildcats.
That's going to make a 4th down and about 13 coming for the Wildcats.
So Warman comes back in the backfield. Sherman and Smith on the far side with wide receivers. Sander takes the snap, and he's going to sling it out to Smith. It goes through his hands and incomplete. So the Wildcats turn the ball over. It's a minute 9 to go in the third quarter. Whippets are going to start with the ball on the 28 in their own territory. He can take snap, inside handoff, and he's going to break a few tackles. He's going to get across.
24, Jackson Carbs up the middle.
And they're going to give him
Pick up of about
a 5.5 yard gain,
second down and 4.
6 yards. So we're going to say 2nd and 4. Forgot that I was running the camera there for a second, so luckily it didn't go out of frame. Quarterback takes a snap, and he's going to keep it around the left side. He's going to be brought down out of bounds by Warman, but there is going to be a flag, and it looks like it's going to be a hold. That's going to move them back 10 yards and make it 2nd and 14.
Spot foul marked off 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Make it second down at about 7. Check that. Make it second down at 6.
And it looks like Coach Manuel may be going to some of his bench players, giving them an opportunity to play here late, down big. And the Whippets are going to fumble the ball. And it looks like the ball is going to be popped out by Burkett and recovered by Warman. So
He'll take over first down and 10.
Wildcats are going to take the ball over with 11 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Big turnover. Although, obviously, it's probably not going to be enough to make a huge difference, but the Wildcats are going to continue to battle, trailing 48-12 as we close out the third quarter. Sander in the shotgun, Warman to his left. He's going to drop back. He's going to go downfield, and it's going to be overthrown. So still 4 seconds to go. It's another chance before we head to the fourth quarter. Hand off to Warman up the middle. And he's got a hole. He's going to break forward 10-5. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Final play of the third quarter.
Jagger Warman breaks free for a touchdown as the quarter comes to an end. Let's see if the Wildcats can put the ball in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So he slings it out to Warman, who is going to break the goal line. Well, the ball did come loose. Are they going to give it to? Did they give it to him? Looks like they did give it to him. So the Wildcats add 2 more to make it 48-20. As the third quarter comes to a close, we're going to take a break. You're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. And we're back. Wildcats have the ball teed up, and they're ready to go. As we are set to start the fourth quarter following the Jagger Warman touchdown. Wildcats trail the Okeene Whippets 48-20 here in Okeene. Duffy's going to kick the ball off, and it's going to be taken at 35. He's going to try to find an opening, and he's going to be brought down by Romeo Russell on the tackle.
40-yard line. That's where the Whippets will take over. First down and 10.
So the Whippets are going to start their possession on the 40. So first and 10 Whippets. Quarterback, since his man in motion, he's going to hand it off. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, break a tackle, bounce off a destruction of Wildcats. We figured that out. Go check out our T-shirts, the Brothers of Destruction for the Wildcat football. And we do have an injury on the far sideline, so we're going to take a quick break. We're watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV. We're back after a quick injury timeout. Couldn't tell who the Wildcat was that went down on the far sideline, but he did get up. And they're checking him out over there, so he's standing. So Whippets, 2nd and 5. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. And he's going to be slowed down by Liam Smith, and finishing on the play was Jackson Benton and Cayman Fisher. But it is still good enough for a first down for the Whippets. It's a good job by Smith to come running in there and at least stopping his momentum long enough for Benton and Fisher to finish him off. Man comes in motion, quarterback's going to keep the ball. He's just going to keep going up the middle. He breaks a few tackles. And finally, it takes a whole group of cats to bring him down. And it looks like Benton and Burkett in there for the tackle. Again, apologize if I'm saying some names wrong here. I will definitely be learning them. Handoff up the middle.
24 Jackson Carbs.
Taken down by Fisher. So 3rd and 1. 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Quarterback takes a snap. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be met in the backfield.
24 on the carry, short of the line of game.
Carson with the tackle there.
Upcoming for the Whippets.
I'm just going to call him Carson. So 4th and a long one for the Whippets now. Quarterback takes a snap, and he's going to drop it back. He's going to sling the ball downfield, and the ball is going to be incomplete. From our angle, it looked like maybe we made that catch, but it was incomplete. So the Wildcats are going to take over after the turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 from the 38. .350 remaining in the ball game. Looks like Unwin is now in at quarterback. And Unwin hands the ball off to Carter Jones.
Gain of about 5 yards. Bring up second down.
So 5-yard gain by Jones. And that snap is going to be fumbled, and I think Jones is going to be able to dive on the ball.
Third down, upcoming for Seiling.
Looked like they actually got the Wildcats with the illegal shift, but Okeene does decline it. So it's a loss of down. And Unwin takes a snap, and he's rushed, and they're going to say that's a backward lateral.
Quarterback pressure by number 24.
And so
Jackson Carr.
Okeene's going to jump on the ball.
Covers the fumble backwards pass. First down and 10, Okeene Whippets.
So the backwards pass and fumble gives the Whippets the ball from the 25. 2:51 to go in the game. So the Whippets with looks like a total of 13 guys on their roster. So not a lot of twos out there for them. So quarterback takes snap, he hands it off. He's going to go around the right side. He's going to be brought down.
Number 20, Amir Winters on the carry for the Whippets. Pickup of about 7 yards. Going to be second down and 3.
I believe that was Winston Ferguson who made that tackle. I don't know what it is about these gold numbers on white shirts, but it's hard for me to read. Quarterback's going to keep the ball, and he's going to be stuffed. Nowhere to go.
Quarterback number 10, Casey Hedrick, tries the left side.
Looks like that was Jackson Benton who got that tackle.
We got third down and 5.
So a loss of a couple yards makes it 3rd and a long 5. Clock is ticking. 1:45 to go here in the ball game. Remember, Wildcat TV will be back in action on Friday night with the high school, Thursday afternoon with the high school team as they take on the Shattuck Indians. And that ball is going to be around the left side, and he's going to be in there for a touchdown.
On the Whippet touchdown.
So the Whippets had 6 more points to their total, make it 54-20. 2-point conversion coming. Unlike the Okeene high school team, as you saw the other night, the junior high team does not kick extra points. You have the benefit of having Ace Long, who is a soccer player and who does have a big boot. So the quarterback's going to throw this one, and it's going to be incomplete. So, with a minute 26 to go, 2-point is no good, and the Whippets maintain a 54-20 lead. We're going to take a break. You're watching Wildcat Football on Wildcat TV. And the Whippets have the ball teed up. We're ready to go.
Up for the Whippets, number 2.
Minute 25 to go here in the ball game. After the touchdown, the Whippets are going to kick the ball downfield. And that's going to be taken by Jackson Benton. And he's going to get, oh, excuse me, that was Carson. So he's going to get the ball to the 47. Mike Allstott looking run there. If you don't know who Mike Allstott is, look him up because he's probably one of my favorite players back in the day. So Unwin still quarterback. Jones to his left. And snap, bad snap, but it's going to go to Jones. Jones is going to keep the ball. He's going to break loose. He's going to get the ball taken down inside the 20. Or right at the 20. We're going to see where they mark this at. They're going to say he's out 21, maybe long 22. A good job by Jones to recognize the bad snap, and he got the first down. Give the Wildcats a chance to score. Here, we're under a minute to play. Hand off to Jones, and he's going to try to break a couple tackles, but ultimately brought down behind the line. But I think we might get a face mask penalty here.
Flag on the play.
And we are, so and get a 15-yard penalty here. Give the Wildcats a chance to score with 34.5 seconds left to go here in the ball game.
11-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Wildcats.
And wind the clock, and here we go. Hand off to Jones. He finds a hole. He cuts it back up the middle. And he's going to be brought down to the 6-yard line. 20 seconds to go.
22, Isaac Lester.
I think the Wildcats are going to try to get one more play in here. 10 seconds. And it's going to be a handoff to Jones again, and he cuts back up the middle. I think he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line as the clock does hit 0. So Wildcats have one last effort to try to add to the score, but fall about a yard short. The Wildcats fall to the Okeene Whippets here in Okeene, 54-20. Just remember, the Wildcats high school team will be in action in Seiling Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock for the fall break game. And we will be out of school Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, of course, Saturday, and Monday. So I think everybody's ready for that break. So from here in Okeene tonight, the Whippets defeat the Seiling Wildcats 54-20. You've been watching Wildcat football on Wildcat TV.